What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Black Glove review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Crosstour action camera, CT9000. It's supposed to be 4K, wide angle, 2-inch LCD, 120-inch battery. As you can see, I have two of these here, and I also have a battery pack here that I'm also going to be reviewing as well. Okay, on the outside, crosstour.com. You get all the information here on the side about the camera. It's model CT9000. It's supposed to be able to do 4K at 25 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, and 1080p at 60 frames per second. Pixels 16, 12, 8, 5, and 4. Wide angle lens supports up to a 32 gig class 10 SD card. Rechargeable 1050 milliamp battery. It's only about 64 grams with the battery, and as you can see, the dimensions here with inches 2, 1, and less than 1 here. Comes in this mostly plain, eco-friendly feeling box here. Not sure if it is. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that's what it feels like here. Open it up. Thank you for choosing Crosstour here with this flap. You get the manual here on top. And there you have it. You have the Crosstour action camera. Get some accessories here on the side. We're going to check out. Well, we're just going to get straight to the camera here. And pull this out. It's already going to come in it's the waterproof case, which makes it waterproof. Now, what shocked me with this thing is I didn't know that these things were wide angle when I bought these. I didn't know that. So that's something I learned about action cameras once I actually bought them. Actually, I recorded some film on this already. As you can see, I still have the plastic and everything on it. It lets you know how much I actually used it. Outside the plastic here. Inside the case, you just flip it to take it off, and then this right here is the actual action cam here. So we're just going to take it out the case, put that right here. We're going to check out the rest of the box. That's the waterproof case there that it comes in. That's what it looks like. Customer service information, and then you have the accessory box here, which it comes with a gang of accessories, which it listed, which I saw in the picture. So you have your handlebar mount. I'm going to just dump it out so you guys can see everything that it comes with that's jammed into this one box here. You have an extra plate here on the back. I'm not sure how you go about that. Handlebar mount, which I've used. Remote control with the strap, Velcro strap here, that you can put that on and use that and be able to control the camera on and off with there. You have a cleaning cloth, which looks like some zip ties, some magnetic sticker mounts. This feels like here, and all kinds of accessories here, just in case you GoPro or action camera enthusiasts know what some of these accessories are. Maybe if you see something you're interested in that you like, that makes a difference for you to go through all of them, even though I don't know how to use it. It's like a belt clip or something, and another some more Velcro straps here. So we're just gonna get that out of the way. And we're going to move on to the camera. Instruction manual is comes in multiple languages. I believe it shows you all the configurations for how to set up all the things there. It's probably about only 8 pages in one language. The rest of it is in multiple languages. Why it's pretty thick. Alright, so here's the camera, 4K, it's supposed to be Wi-Fi enabled. Here you have your up and down buttons here on the side. There's your battery pack and your SD card slot on the bottom. I mean, well, just your battery holder right here that I've already have inserted right there. Put that back on there. And then over here on this side, you have your SD card slot, your micro USB for charging, and then your HD out, your micro HDMI there. Alright, so we're just going to hold the power button on the front here. It's going to come on, Crosstour little screen. I have no card in it right now. If you just see it's at 1080p, 60 FPS here at the blue light. That's your indicator. It has your charge indicator there, your time, your menu, your OK button there, and then your menu, use your mode button there if you see it. You hit mode and it changes, 16 megapixel wide. Your camera, your menu, then it goes to your menu button there. Let me go back to, I think I was supposed to press OK. I'm going too fast. You push OK to go to the menu. So there you can go to your video resolution. You're at 1080p, 60 FPS. Your 2.7K, 4K, only down to 720. So I've never tested it at 4K. I just did the 1080p at 60 frames per second. I have footage of, I did a lawnmower. I did a lawnmower footage here. Mode is how you go back to, by the way. OK is how you enter, and then mode is how you go back because you can't get to the X. Your looping video, timestamp, exposure, photo resolution, burst photo, time lapse, continuous lap, power function. These are just your menu settings here, upside down, screensaver, and power save. This was one thing I did have to learn. This power save is important because if you do not set your power save settings to not turn off, this will turn off in the middle of recording. And that's the only thing I did not like about this. Like, once I hit record, I mean, if the screen turns off, this is one thing. But it literally just turned straight off after I hit record, and I thought I was recording on it. And I wasn't recording anything the whole time. Now, the battery life on these, you're resetting your version. So now, the thing that I have to say about these, your battery life on here isn't that long. The quality, the video quality is great. It does do a good job. I don't think this is it's cheaper obviously than a GoPro, but I don't think this is something you're going to try to budget with and be disappointed in the video quality you get from it as far as budgeting goes, because they have a lot of cameras that claim they can do 4K or 1080p, and they actually can't do it at all, and it's just some kind of gimmick or something like that. Now, the microphone on here is horrible quality, as with most action cameras there. So, obviously with the HD out, this is an out. I'm not sure if you can get a micro USB and connect some kind of external microphone to it there. But it's pretty bad quality. You can't hear anything if you're talking on it. I had a lawnmower on it, which is pretty loud, which I had this connected to with the handlebar mount. And I mean, it's a lawnmower, it's just muffled noise anyway. I picked it up, and then when I tried to raise the volume in the video editor, it sounded like it probably could have picked up some great quality. So that might be something you guys could explore if that's something you guys are into. But as far as the camera itself, I think it's a pretty good job. The Crosstour did a pretty good job of making a product budget quality that isn't completely terrible. That isn't terrible at all. I think it's worth budgeting for. The battery life is horrible. These do get really hot. The battery life is horrible, which is what bought me to buy this battery pack here, which I thought was a great option here. So I'm going to box this, and it comes with 2 batteries as well. And once I did this and I go with about 4 batteries, I kind of don't have to worry about anything. I'm not too picky about changing batteries out in the middle of recording there. But here you have it. You have, I guess, a manual there. You have your charging station. It comes in this little foam insert there, and then your two batteries that come, and they have a little foam cutout on the bottom that kind of falls out. I guess you guys saw it when it falls out. So what you do with these is you just put these two in here like this, and then you make sure that's in there, and then you just connect the USB like that, and you plug this up into a whether it be a laptop or actual USB plug. Plug this up, and you can charge two batteries at one time. So I usually go with multiple batteries. I couldn't get through recording at 1080p FPS. I couldn't get through cutting my backyard before these cut off about halfway through. So that probably maybe was, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, about 20, 25 minutes maybe. I'm not sure off the top of my head how long the film was before I edited. But like I said, great quality product for budget price. I don't know, I've never bought an actual high quality product such as like a GoPro in the market, but for this I wasn't disappointed with it. Once I looked up information about it, because I was disappointed at first, I found out that this is actually a pretty good product. Most action cameras have bad microphones. Most of them, pretty much all of them, have the wide angle lens, which I didn't know about, but you can correct it in editing as well. So, and then once I found those things out, that I realized that this was actually a pretty great budget quality action camera here. So if you're looking to save some money, you need an action camera, you want great video quality, this is probably the way to go, and this is a good recommendation for me. But once again, if you guys like the product, you guys want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description below for the action camera and the separate battery charger too as well. Once again, this has been another Black Glove Reviews. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.